Welcome back, homies and honeys, to another episode of Dragon's Dogma. In the last one, we completed a bunch of board quests, and then we did another quest called Arousing Suspicion, which led to us completing another board quest. But let me go ahead and open my map real quick. I should probably put some items away. Go ahead and get these off. Like I said, that last quest is really a pain in the ass, to be honest. Get rid of those. There we go. Let me go make sure we ain't holding a bunch of BS in our inventory. I should have did all this after the last recording, but I just was like, hey, I need to play some Dragon's Dogma today.
A fellow, just have your pick. Any you like. What will it be today?
It's apple or that. This or this. Any of this stuff. Picked up along the way. Oh, we got an unsigned letter. This token. I'm not sure what this is for, but we'll hold that. Got that. Okay, what y'all got? You don't need no berries. Put them berries up. Oh yeah, forgot I had those swords. You can keep them on you for now. Where you get that? Put that up. I don't know why you got 2 buckets, but alright. Alright.
Will it be today? Have your pick. Come again.
Alright, so now we're gonna go ahead and go pick up another quest. Up the street from here. So we did hit level 50, which is pretty cool. You know, we getting ourselves hyped up for Dragon's Dogma 2. It feels pretty good to come back and play Dragon's Dogma 1 again.
The roads are safer than the brush. It is well ancient, this bridge. I hope it still holds.
A bridge will serve as a fine landmark.
Trying to remember where we're trying to exactly go here. Hold on. We're going here. Yeah, Wind Bluff Tower. That's where we're going.
Let's be doubly sure of which will see us to our destination.
Look over there. Is that some sort of structure? Goblin!
Don't worry about them.
Before setting off, we ought to equip ourselves to suit our objectives.
Snow Harpy! Take my fire! Burn their wings! Fire them like this!
Are you all right, Master?
Never alright.
Tis within range of our steel!
I can't stand these things, bro. There we go.
What else would you expect with my help?
We have triumphed. Take my fire!
Every beast has its weakness. Observe closely and learn to exploit it. Tis weary work standing guard in hostile lands. Morale can falter. pleasing sight from so close. We've arrived at the Duke's northern stronghold.
Alright, so there's a quest here. We're gonna pick up.
To unite men's hearts as one.
Grand Sorin Guards, so far from the capital.
Welcome, sir. Though I fear this place affords little hospitality. How do you find playing the role of Arisen, sir? Ah, but I misspeak. 'Tis far from play, I know. I meant only the role of hero must be tiresome work to meet the demands for ceaseless feats of valor. I may have one such task to offer, if you've the time and inclination. Well, sir? Then pray, allow me to begin with a word about this stronghold. Given the hold's remote location, those who man it are oft required to remain here for long stretches of time. And sadly, the worsening dangers that plague the roads have kept all freight from reaching us. No matter the number of pleas I send to the capital, I receive no response. We're to commence a new regimen of training soon, but morale among the men is dismal. By now, we are a week's food in arrears. Our remaining stores will not last long. It would be a mercy if you, as Arisen, would go and speak to the court on our behalf. And in so doing, an acclaim for precluding a dire crisis in the Duchy's defense. In Grand Sorin, you will find a Lord Julian. The Hold's expeditions and supply fall under his charge. Pray, speak with him, else the other guards within the Duke's castle.
Alright, so we need to go back to the castle. Speak with Sir Julian. Let's go ahead and mark this quest up. Specifically. Now, there are other people you can talk to inside the Duke's grounds, but don't do it. Talk to Sir Julian. Alright? And he's the guy that we had to stalk in the night when he went to go meet Magdalene at her little shop. You know. And I don't even want to think about that quest because that quest bugged out on me and it was so horrible. It was like the loading for, you know, like there is some loading issues in this game, at least on console. I don't know if it's the same on PC, but on PlayStation, there's some definitely pop-in loading issues, and I think that's why that was happening. Kick a couple goblins.
Let's have its armor and shield off!
It was a fine scrap, if I may say so myself. There are rocks in the river. If only we could get to them. Monsters Arisen! Ready yourself!
The tail is severed! We have triumphed.
It was a fine scrap, if I may say so myself.
We can like ford the river across these stones.
Sorin!
Please, run it down!
I shall restore your health. Hold on.
Seems we're well downstream. Perhaps aught of interest has washed up.
We must speak with Lord Julian, or a castle guard else.
Now, I could have just teleported, but I'm not that lazy.
Strike the tail!
Don't worry about it. Don't worry about the tail. Be alright.
Shall we pass on Sir Dario's message?
Once our preparations are complete, we ought to
It's
meet the
usually
chief
more
in
lively.
purpose.
The stairs ahead lead atop the castle walls. From day to night, this area feels completely different.
Siddario's words were 1 week's supply.
Yes, they were. Okay. Now, all we gotta do is find Sir Julian in this place somewhere. Don't talk to that guard. Just ignore him. Not talking to him. There's Mercedes. This might be him in here. And there he is.
The captain at the Stone of the North seeks supplies. Very well. I'll arrange for it at once. Know you what quantity he requires?
1 week's supplies is the answer.
1 week, is it? Understood. No doubt a bit more would ease their worried minds, Tell the captain I shall add 2 days' supply to the amount he requests. Oh, and here, I should thank you to give him this. 'Tis hardly much, but I dare say it suits the palate better than dried rations. A gift for the men of the stone. I am grateful for your aid, Arisen.
Okay, so he gave me some ambrosia meats. Okay, he gave me 5. Now, this meat you need for that board quest. Unfortunately, I already had some, but if you don't have none, you can go make some dupe. You can go dupe it real quick, then wait a couple days for it to sour, because you need it to be sour. It's like 3 or 4 days or something like that. I would just rest, like keep it in your inventory, rest for a day, or just play and keep your eye on it until one piece turns into sour, and then put it in a flask, and then like you can make copies of it. But if you don't have any ambrosia meat or sour ambrosia meat, you need 5 pieces. But we're already done with that, so we're gonna go ahead and just take this back to your boy up the street.
We've passed on Sir Dario's request to the letter. Once our preparations are complete, we ought to meet Sir Dario will be awaiting word. And we have Lord Julian's gift.
Whole lot of running back and forth, but it's all good.
These stairs serve as a useful route in their own right.
Alright. Now we gotta run all the way back to the tower.
Tis nearly a fortress. One cannot be too careful at the water's edge.
The fiends are swift. Be wary. The tail is severed.
Arisen, I'm at your side.
I'll serve as bait. Strike the tail.
Seems we're well downstream. Perhaps what of interest is washed up.
Strike the tail. The tail is severed.
It was a fine scrap, if I may say so myself.
Drenched.
We can now ford the river across these stones. There are rocks in the river. If only we could get to them.
Yeah, we might even be able to get 2 quests done this episode. You know what I mean?
Every beast has its weakness. Observe closely and learn to exploit it.
Tis weary work standing guard in hostile lands. Morale can falter.
This is an imposing sight from so close.
Alright, and we're back.
My thanks for your trouble, sir. A message from Lord Julian. 2 additional days, is it? Yes, I see. You've done well, good Arisen. Your efforts shall not be in vain, I guarantee it. Something further, sir. A meal from the Lord's own larder, is it? My. The men will be delighted, I'm sure. You are kind to have gone to the trouble.
'Tis good fortune we prevented a crisis ere it arose. I feel more familiar with his quest now.
I must say, Arisen, you've an uncommon intellect and a shrewd nature to match. 'Tis some manner of fate what caused our paths to intersect. Pray, take this, a humble token of our fellowship.
So he gave us the Wind Bluff Tower key. Now, we use that key to open this gate over here so we can get some loot. Well, it was well worth.
A long fallen way castle. Tis Sir Dario holds the key to this door atop the wall. This looks
A
interesting.
Malorian helmet. And Malorian plate. wonder if that's any good. Oh, I'll get the mocha. That the mocha. You know, that's about it there. Let us see. Ooh, maybe we give it to her. It is an upgrade for sure. Yeah, go ahead. Use that. I don't know about this armor though. I mean, the armor is good. I don't really like it too much though. Not what she got. I like the chimeric half plate that we're rocking. So we're gonna keep that. But the helmet's a keeper. Yeah, helmet's a keeper. Alright, cool. Now, I think there are some other loot items around in this place. Like, I think I ran through here and grabbed some loot before. But I don't think it's, like, crazy good or anything. But there is some loot around here.
Seems the Duke aims to ring all Grances with strongholds. Let's have a look at that rise in the land. There may be aught to harvest.
Tis weary work standing guard in hostile lands. Morale can falter.
Hey, golden egg.
Quite the view, eh?
Hold on. Alright, I'm back. My bad. Had to step away for a second. It is what it is. Alright. So, like I said, quest is done. There is some loots around here. I'm not going out of my way for it. I'm gonna go ahead and teleport to Arisen. We're gonna pick up and start another quest. Might not finish it, but we're gonna start it. Remember, I think we came here and we talked to one of the NPCs that had the quest, but I didn't take the quest.
This is a place quite restful to my kind.
So see if I can find him. There he is.
Oh, are you going to help me prepare for my journey after all?
Yes, I am.
I truly will always be in your debt, cousin. For all else, I must provision myself for the trek. I need goods that restore energy. Something to speed my steps when exhaustion creeps round.
Okay.
Might you find me some such healing items?
Okay. Okay. So we need a potent green warish, and I probably have some of them in storage. I might have some on me, to be honest. I do. I have one. Okay. Never mind.
I know that healing items are of utmost import, and I do have a knack for needing them. Perfect. These should keep me from getting into too much trouble, at least when you aren't around to save me. Now, what's next? What's next? Ah, yes, of course. Some source of light. My travels will most likely take me to caves and other dark places, you know.
I've gained quest knowledge.
Okay, so he needs a lantern?
Best we gift him something to ward off the darkness.
I think I don't have any extras because I gave them to my pawn friends here, but I should be able to purchase one, I think.
How fair.
I only wish I...
Here we go, right here. Purchase him a lantern real quick.
You always...
We'll go ahead and take him a nice lantern.
How could I forget a light source? My mind must be going south. Many thanks. I needn't fear any darkness with this at my side. Is there else I require? Food, of course. It's not that I'm picky. I just don't know what's fit to eat other than fish. Might you find something I can bring, cuz?
I feel more familiar with this quest now. I've gained...
Okay, so now I have to give him sour ambrosial meat. Now that was the same meat we just got, but it wasn't sour, it was actually fresh. But I think I have one in storage.
You'll not get far without ample
How's the day
provisions
find
to eat.
you? They said the chair. What can I do you for? As you will.
Yes, I have 3. I'll go ahead. Like I said, I had some of these, so these are the things that you need for the board quest. You take these, combine them with an airtight flask, you need 5 of them. But if you have one already sour, you can take it to the Black Cat duplicate person and make forgeries or make copies of it. So that's what I did. I did it, you know, in my spare time, so I would have enough to finish that quest while I was doing dragon farming and stuff. So take out one of those.
What can I do you for? Take care now.
Quite tidy, this room. I feel familiar with this area now. Best we give that to Valmira. He'll be needing provisions.
Go ahead and Give him one of these.
I'd best bring as much food as possible. If I must eat alone, I ought to at least eat well.
True. Here you go.
Ah, this should be food enough. My thanks, cuz. That should take care of the essentials. But might I beg one final request?
Okay.
A good luck charm to guide me on the roads. I can't always depend on you, after all.
I feel more familiar with this quest now. Traveling alone can be trying.
He needs a pilgrim charm.
Maybe
Now,
a charm would ease his mind.
I feel like I do have one of these. But I know there's a way you can make one too, somehow, I think.
All well and good.
Let me
All right,
see.
Faith. What can I do you for?
Let me check
As you
my
will.
storages first. Pilgrim's charm. Here we go, right here. So I do have one. Okay, take that out. It's for the quest.
As you will.
Fine. So, okay. So if you take one of these rings, a veteran's Parapt, and a banker's Parapt, you can make a pilgrim charm. There you go. I knew there was something like that.
As you will. What can I do you for?
So if you don't have one and you have those items and you don't want to go trying to find one in the catacombs, you can go ahead and craft one. It's on you.
Ill fortune will doubtless visit my journey at some point. A good luck charm would steady my resolve. Aha, yes! It's perfect! This should be all. I believe I finally have everything I need to set off.
We'll make quick work of it if we divvy up the
This
load.
is more baggage than I imagined. I had planned to pack sparingly, but see now that proper caution cannot be taken lightly. Beg forgive me, cuz, but one more favor. Could I trouble you to take my things to the shore?
I've learned what to do in this
I've
quest.
gained quest knowledge.
Okay. So we're gonna pick this up and let everybody grab something. I don't know if we want to walk off the cliff like that. Yeah, you might want to make sure you got some pawns with you when you do this quest, since you have to carry 4 crates of stuff down here to the beach. Right? Good job, y'all. Good job.
Fantastic. That is well, truly everything. I have stolen too much of your time, and yet can only give thanks in return. Please, cuz, join me in a drink as thanks for your kindness. You must think me mad to set off in the name of research. What with the dragon so near at hand? What's a fisherman gain from the study of plant and beast in the first place, huh? In truth, I have no proper answer. I simply find such things enjoyable. I don't want to merely dream of the outside world. I must see it with my own eyes, uncover its mysteries. The journey will not be easy, I'm sure. It would be a lie to say I do not fear the dangers ahead. But if not now, when? We are alike, you and I. Two simple folk, thrust into a grand adventure far beyond themselves. I'll not slay a dragon, of course. But with the Maker's grace, I might yet aid folk in my own way. Dawn is breaking. I'd best be off. When we return from our quests, I would be honored to share a cup with you again.
I've gained quest.
I've learned what to do in this quest.
Alright, so that quest is now done. We done seen him off, homies and honeys. Hopefully you enjoyed this episode of Dragon's Dogma. Picking it up with another one next time. But we gonna be O-U-T out. Deuces.
Hello.